Hello and welcome to Easy English Stories. Imagine finding a message in a bottle, a secret letter from someone you've never met. What would it say? Who sent it, and why? Today, you'll hear a beautiful and emotional story about a lonely letter, a surprising friendship, and the power of human connection. Stay with me until the end. You don't want to miss this. But first, let me tell you how this video will help you improve your English. Practice your English with shadowing. This video is designed to help you practice your listening skills, and if you want, you can practice shadowing with me. What is shadowing? Shadowing is the best way to improve your speaking skills. It means listening to a sentence and repeating it immediately, just like copying a native speaker's pronunciation, tone, and rhythm. How can you use it in this video? First, listen to the story carefully. Then go back and repeat after me. Try to imitate my voice as closely as possible. If you do this every day, your English will improve faster than you ever imagined. Now let's begin the story. Imagine walking along the beach early in the morning. The waves are gentle, the air is fresh, but suddenly you see something strange in the sand, a bottle, and inside that bottle, a letter. Who wrote it? What does it say? Stay with me until the end, because this is a story that will touch your heart. Chapter 1, The Mysterious Bottle. The sun was rising over the quiet beach. Soft waves kissed the shore, and the salty breeze filled the air. Anna, an elderly woman with silver hair and kind eyes, walked slowly along the sand, just as she did every morning. She loved these peaceful moments, but deep inside, she often felt lonely. Her children had moved away and her house was too quiet. As she walked, something unusual caught her eye. A glass bottle half buried in the sand. Curious, she picked it up and saw a rolled-up piece of paper inside. With slightly trembling hands, she pulled it out and unfolded it. The handwriting was small and a little messy, but the words were clear. Dear stranger, I am lonely. I wish I had a friend. Anna's heart tightened. Someone somewhere had sent this message into the world, hoping to be heard. Chapter 2, The Message of Loneliness. Anna sat on the beach, staring at the bottle in her hands. The words in the letter echoed in her mind. I am lonely. I wish I had a friend. She felt a deep sadness. She had always enjoyed the quiet moments by the sea, but today the silence seemed different, heavier. The letter made her realize that there were others out there in the world, feeling just as lonely as she sometimes did. She turned the letter over, hoping for a name or an address, but there was nothing, no clue about who the writer was or where they lived. She thought about the world beyond her small town. The vast ocean seemed endless, yet someone had sent this message out into it. Someone who needed a friend. I have to help, Anna whispered to herself. Determined, she folded the letter carefully and placed it back in the bottle, not yet knowing what to do next. Chapter 3, Searching for Answers. Anna couldn't stop thinking about the letter. Who had written it? Where did it come from? She knew she had to find out. She started asking around town. At the small cafe by the beach, she showed the letter to the old man who always sat by the window. He shook his head. Messages in bottles? People used to send them long ago, but this one, it feels recent. Anna then visited the library, hoping to find some clue. She searched books and newspapers, but there was nothing. Disappointed, she sat down, running her fingers over the faded paper. Then an idea struck her. What if the bottle had traveled from another place? Maybe someone far away had sent it, hoping for an answer. Determined, Anna knew she couldn't give up. There had to be a way to find the person behind the letter. Chapter 4: A Glimmer of Hope. Anna refused to let the mystery go unsolved. She returned to the beach, studying the bottle carefully. Was there anything she had missed? Then she noticed something faint at the bottom of the paper, a smudged stamp. It was difficult to read, but one word stood out: Madeira. Excited, she rushed back to the library. She typed Madeira into the computer and discovered it was a small island far across the ocean. Could the letter have come from there? Anna's heart pounded. If the bottle had traveled all the way from Madeira, then someone on that island must have sent it. She had a lead. Determined, she found an online forum about the island and posted a message. I found a letter in a bottle. If you wrote it, please let me know. Now all she could do was wait and hope for an answer. Chapter 5: A Connection Across the Sea. Days passed with no response. Anna checked the forum every morning, hoping for a reply. Just when she was about to lose hope, a new message appeared. I think that letter is mine. Anna's heart raced. The reply came from someone named Lucas, who lived in Madeira. He explained that he had written the letter months ago, feeling lost and alone. He never expected anyone to find it. Excited, Anna wrote back immediately. She told him how she had discovered the bottle and how much his words had moved her. Lucas replied the next day. He was amazed that his message had traveled so far. Slowly, their conversation grew. They shared stories, dreams, and fears. Even though they were miles apart, Anna and Lucas felt connected. What started as a simple letter had become something more, a friendship that neither of them had expected. Chapter 6: The Power of Words. Anna and Lucas continued exchanging messages. They spoke about their lives, their struggles, and their dreams. The letter, once lost at sea, had brought them together in a way neither could have imagined. One evening, as Anna watched the sunset from the beach where she had found the bottle, she smiled. Words had power. A simple message written from the heart had traveled across the ocean and changed 2 lives. Lucas, on the other side of the world, felt the same. Inspired by their connection, he decided to send another letter, but this time not in a bottle. Instead, he wrote a book about his experience, hoping to inspire others. Anna knew she would never forget this journey. The ocean had carried more than just a letter. It had carried hope, friendship, and the reminder that sometimes the smallest things can create the biggest waves. And that's the story of a simple letter that traveled across the ocean and changed 2 lives. It's amazing how small actions, like writing a message or even just reaching out to someone, can create unexpected connections. What do you think about this story? Have you ever experienced something that felt like fate? Let me know in the comments. I'd love to hear your thoughts. And if you enjoyed this, don't forget to subscribe to the channel and check out more of our stories. We have plenty of engaging and inspiring tales to help you practice English in a fun way. Remember, shadowing is all about practice. If you want to improve your pronunciation, go back and repeat this video as many times as you need. The more you practice, the more natural your English will sound. Keep learning, keep growing, and never stop believing in the power of small moments. See you in the next story.